The Tale of Scruffy, the Street Dog. Once upon a time, in the bustling city of New York, there lived a street dog named Scruffy. Scruffy was not like the other dogs. He didn't have a warm home, a loving family, or a comfortable bed to sleep in. His home was the cold, hard pavement, and his family was a community of street dogs that roamed the city's alleyways. Scruffy was a small, scruffy-looking dog with a heart as big as the city itself. He had a patchy brown and white coat, a crooked tail, and one ear that always flopped over. But what made Scruffy special was his spirit. Despite his tough life, he was always cheerful, always wagging his tail, and always ready to lend a paw to his fellow street dogs. One day, as Scruffy was rummaging through a trash can for food, he heard a soft whimpering sound. He followed the sound and found a tiny, shivering puppy, all alone in a dark alley. The puppy was scared and hungry. Scruffy, despite having very little himself, shared his food with the puppy and kept him warm through the night. Word of Scruffy's kindness spread throughout the city. The other street dogs started looking up to him, and he became their unofficial leader. He taught them how to find food, how to stay safe, and most importantly, how to stick together. Scruffy's alleyway became a heaven for street dogs, a place where they could find warmth, companionship, and a sense of belonging. One day, a kind-hearted woman named Lisa, who ran a local animal shelter, heard about Scruffy and his gang. She decided to visit the alleyway. She was touched by Scruffy's story and his efforts to help his fellow street dogs. Lisa decided to take Scruffy and his friends to her shelter, where they could be cared for properly. At the shelter, Scruffy and his friends received warm beds, regular meals, and medical care. But more than that, they received love and affection from Lisa and the shelter staff. Scruffy, who had spent his entire life on the streets, finally had a home. But Scruffy's story doesn't end there. Lisa started sharing Scruffy's story on social media, and it quickly went viral. People from all over the city, and even from other parts of the country, started visiting the shelter to meet Scruffy and his friends. Many of them ended up adopting the dogs, giving them loving homes. Scruffy's life had come a full circle. From a lonely street dog, he had become a symbol of hope and kindness. His story inspired people to be more compassionate towards street dogs and to consider adopting them. And as for Scruffy, he finally found a loving family with Lisa. He spent his days playing with the other dogs at the shelter, and his nights curled up on a soft bed, warm and content. His tale serves as a reminder that every dog, no matter where they come from, deserves a chance at a happy life. And that's the tale of Scruffy, the street dog who changed the lives of many, one paw at a time.